Currently, we've got some exciting projects going. We are underway now on the restoration and renovation of Oakwood Elementary School in North Knoxville, part of the Oakwood Old North part of Knoxville, and fabulous masonry buildings dating back to 1914, historic neighborhood. And we are converting that into 62 units of seniors housing, assisted living, and one wing for specialized memory care for Alzheimer's. Worked closely with Knox County to acquire that building. Their Industrial Development Board worked with us. They've retained some incentives for us to come in and do that. We're very grateful of that. We're just now completing phase one of that work as we speak today. And we'll be investing a little over $6.5 million into that project to convert a 53,000-foot vacant elementary school into what is going to be a fantastic new state-of-the-art assisted living facility for seniors. So we'll employ 30 new jobs there, major capital expenditure, again, $6.5 million, and the building will be finished in the early spring of 2014. So we're excited about that one. In addition to that, we're embarking on a new project in Oak Ridge at the Alexander Inn. The Alexander Inn was built as part of the Manhattan Project in 1942. The building was originally designed by Skidmore, Owings & Merrill out of Chicago, a very famous architectural firm. In fact, they did most of the layout of the town of Oak Ridge along with Stone & Webster company out of Boston. We were able to go to Chicago, find the original drawings of the building in the archives at Skidmore. The original plans were signed by John Merrill of Skidmore, Owings & Merrill in 1942. The scientists that designed the atom bomb and the industrialists that provided the expertise to actually build it stayed there, and it was a very secret place called the Guest House at that time. Incredible list of people that have stayed there, and one good thing the government does is archive a lot of information, so we've found a trove of photographs and anecdotes of people that have stayed there and things that have gone on in that building. And the Oak Ridge Historical Association has been very involved in that. They're going to curate effectively a part of the interior of the building as a museum. It'll be included on the National Park Tour for the new Oak Ridge National Park that's coming from the Park Service. It's a National Register of Historic Places listed building. So very strict guidelines for its redevelopment and repurposing, and we want to be very faithful to the original design and restore it, while at the same time making it a modern new assisted living facility for Oak Ridge seniors, and it will have 58 units when it's complete sometime in the summer of 2014. So that one is about a $6 million investment, and we're also been very pleased to, through Knox Heritage, the Historical Preservation Group, and the East Tennessee Preservation Alliance in the greater Knoxville area, they were able to source a Department of Energy grant for $500,000, which will go into the building as well. And the city of Oak Ridge was very generous in providing us some tax incentives for the redevelopment of the building. So tremendous community support. It's going to be an exciting new project for us to do, and the neighborhood is excited about it as well. It's been in disrepair for a number of years. It was bought in 1953. The government sold it to a New Jersey hotel operator named McKee Alexander, and it was renamed the Alexander Inn. Operated there for many years before being sold a number of times. Most recently was operated as a bed and breakfast dating back to the late 80s, maybe early 90s when it closed. So it's been closed for close to 20 years, and it's in terrible shape, as was Oakwood School. The roofs tend to fall in, the windows get bashed in, they get vandalized and become really a blight on the community. But in this case, it'll be turned around, and we'll employ nearly 30 people full-time, take care of 58 seniors, and be a wonderful new addition to what's happening in Oak Ridge in the spring of 2013.